Since childhood, we've been told that salt is harmful to the body, linked to high blood pressure, a threat to the heart, and an enemy of the kidneys. But if that's true, why can't the human body function properly without it? Salt, a compound of sodium and chloride, plays a vital role in nearly every essential bodily function, from transmitting nerve signals to regulating fluid balance. From muscle activity to heart rhythm, eliminating it entirely isn't just unhelpful, it can be dangerous. In recent decades, studies have linked excessive salt intake to heart disease, but many of these studies were limited and one-sided. Not everyone is equally sensitive to salt, and the body's need for it varies depending on individual conditions, age, and lifestyle. In this documentary, we aim to rediscover salt not with fear, but through scientific understanding and human experience. By exploring history, analyzing medical data, and listening to stories from experts and patients, we seek to answer a fundamental question: is salt truly our enemy, or merely the victim of a long-standing misunderstanding? Perhaps it's time to change the way we look at this white crystal. Salt, despite its simple appearance, is one of the key elements in the biological functioning of the human body. The combination of sodium and chloride, which forms the basic structure of salt, plays a fundamental role in vital bodily processes. Sodium, as one of the most important electrolytes, is responsible for transmitting nerve signals between cells. Without it, the brain cannot send motor commands, muscles malfunction, and the heart loses its natural rhythm. Sodium also regulates the body's fluid balance. Its deficiency can lead to cellular swelling and organ dysfunction. Chloride contributes to the production of stomach acid and aids digestion. Alongside sodium, it helps maintain blood pressure and the body's acid-base balance. In conditions such as heavy sweating, diarrhea, or intense physical activity, the body loses a significant amount of salt. Replenishing it is essential for maintaining health. In this section, we discover that salt is not merely a food additive, but a vital element for survival. Understanding its precise role is the first step toward making informed decisions about its consumption. In the 1,970 seconds, a handful of limited studies suggested that excessive salt intake could raise blood pressure. Although these findings were preliminary and incomplete, they quickly evolved into global health policies. Health organizations recommended reducing salt consumption, and the media portrayed it as a cause of heart disease. However, these studies were often conducted on specific groups: middle-aged men with sedentary lifestyles. Their results were generalized to the broader population without considering genetic, climatic, or metabolic differences among individuals. As a result, salt was transformed from a vital substance into a perceived threat. Many families drastically reduced their intake, sometimes to the point of endangering their health. Yet the human body requires a specific amount of sodium to function properly. Excessive salt consumption, contrary to the body's natural needs, can have serious health consequences. Extra sodium increases blood volume, placing greater pressure on vessel walls, thereby raising the risk of high blood pressure. Over time, this condition can lead to heart disease, stroke, and kidney damage. In many countries, average daily salt intake is 2 to 3 times higher than the amount recommended by the World Health Organization. This increase is often due to hidden salt in processed foods such as bread, cheese, pickles, canned goods, and fast food. Not just the salt shaker at the table. Some individuals, especially the elderly, heart patients, and those with a family history of hypertension, are more sensitive to sodium. For these groups, reducing salt intake is a medical necessity, not merely a dietary recommendation. Despite widespread warnings about salt consumption, scientific evidence shows that under certain conditions, salt can play a therapeutic role. In cases such as muscle cramps caused by electrolyte deficiency, controlled salt intake can aid rapid recovery. Athletes, particularly during intense training or in hot weather, perform better and avoid early fatigue when consuming sodium-enriched drinks. Salt also holds a special place in traditional remedies. Nasal rinsing with saline solution is an effective method for relieving symptoms of sinusitis and seasonal allergies. Gargling with salt water is recommended for soothing sore throats and disinfecting the mouth. Some studies have even observed a positive link between moderate salt intake and improved sleep quality. In diabetic patients, regulating sodium levels can help better manage blood sugar, especially when salt-free diets disrupt the body's electrolyte balance. The human body requires a specific amount of salt to function properly. However, this amount varies depending on age, physical condition, and lifestyle. The World Health Organization recommends that adults consume no more than 5 grams of salt per day, roughly equivalent to 1 teaspoon. In practice, many people easily exceed this limit without realizing it. The main reason is hidden salt in processed foods, bread, cheese, sauces, canned goods, and ready-made meals. Even beverages like commercial yogurt drinks can contain significant amounts of sodium. On the other hand, some individuals, fearing illness, eliminate salt entirely from their diets. This decision, especially in children, the elderly, or physically active individuals, can disrupt the body's electrolyte balance. The solution is neither complete elimination nor excessive consumption, but rather mindful regulation based on the body's actual needs. Using spices, aromatic herbs, and vinegar can be effective substitutes to reduce salt dependency without sacrificing flavor. Salt is neither an absolute enemy nor an unconditional friend. It's a vital element whose value and risk lie in how and how much we consume it. The human body needs salt to function properly, but that need must be met with awareness, not through excess, nor through total elimination. In a world where hidden sodium lurks in bread, cheese, sauces, and drinks, the only solution is knowledge. Reading labels, identifying hidden sources, and adjusting daily intake. Health begins with these small choices, and the flavor of life tastes better with balance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.